Attention deficit hyperactivity disorder is not just a problem for kids. Adults with ADHD may find themselves constantly late, disorganized, and overwhelmed by their responsibilities. But there is help. Tonight, meet a tri-state woman who has learned how to own her disorder and make it work for her.
You're good.
Thank you.
Harmony Hensley is a project manager for Rebel Pilgrim Productions. On this day, they're shooting a film at the Freedom Center, and she's sitting uncharacteristically still. How hard is it for somebody with ADD to sit and transcribe quietly?
It's brutal.
Harmony was diagnosed with ADHD at an early age. For her, it's a fact of life.
It is very hard for me to concentrate on one thing at a time, and if I get bored, I become very disengaged and I will fail.
Not everyone is as self-aware as Harmony.
It's not a problem in paying attention, it's in paying attention to everything.
Doug Pence is a psychologist at the Affinity Center. He sees a lot of adults who went undiagnosed as kids. They come to him now with their lives at an impasse.
I have trouble focusing on my job. I have trouble listening when I'm in conversations with people.
Other possible signs of adult ADHD include being disorganized, procrastination, and marital problems.
A continuous thread, a story of never quite being able to accomplish what they intended to accomplish.
And a feeling of restlessness.
I can get very disillusioned quickly because my brain races through different things, and so depression and anxiety have been hand in hand with the ADD my entire life.
Many people with ADHD also suffer from anxiety or depression.
I can think of all the worst case scenarios far quicker than you can. Which can cause some depression and despair. It looks like something different in my head and I have to get it out.
Harmony takes medication for both anxiety and depression, and she's found a creative outlet for her restless energy.
You found the right place to work.
I did. I found people who are wired like me and who understand that boredom is the #1 enemy and that we have to constantly keep moving and pushing ourselves to do something different if we're going to stay engaged.
So even when she's sitting still, her mind is working overtime, tracking questions, jumping ahead.
But I actually do better the more balls that are in the air because it's what keeps me going.
What kind of a difference can diagnosis and treatment make?
It's huge. Life can be really different if you're able to focus, if you're able to pay attention.
Doug Pence says medication combined with therapy is the most effective treatment for adult ADHD. That combination has enabled Harmony to understand herself and to create order out of her disorder.
I love that.
And here's some good news. Venue magazine has just named Harmony one of its great leaders under 40 for 2015. Now, ADHD symptoms do start during childhood, but some people go undiagnosed and untreated. If you suspect you might have ADHD, we have information. We have a whole list of symptoms, and we have resources online, WCPO.com.